What's up, guys? Welcome to the Make It Happen podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Make It Happen. This is episode 99. And I'm joined on the couch by my good friends, Rhino, Jamel, Big Moody behind the boards. We got 3 different skull caps, 3 different colors.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, everybody. You know, going into the new year. Do y'all get tired of seeing people say New Year, New Me?
No, keep trying until that shit works. You might.
Hold up. I'm cool with the trying. I'm cool with the not trying. Because you know if a person's trying or they're not trying. You know that.
I think most people aren't trying. I think they try to an extent.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, I wrote a little something about it the other day. I was just thinking about it at the gym. Lately, when I walk, my brain, I think they say that your brain works better when you walk.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why when you on the phone, you pace and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I can't
see
see
that shit all the time.
Steve Jobs always went on the walk.
Yeah.
I can't say shit.
Lately, I just been like, my brain's been going, I think it's these nootropics I've been taking.
Could be.
Anyway, I was thinking most people, I think, have a self-esteem issue.
Right.
I think that most people, if you meet them, you won't recognize it because people work really hard to hide the fact that they have a low self-esteem.
Right.
So like the bravado and the confidence is an act. Most people don't believe in themselves because they don't try to do nothing.
Yeah.
If you really believe in yourself, you'll try stuff. Like if you had supreme self-confidence, you wouldn't be afraid to try things. Most people are afraid to try because they're afraid to fail or they don't believe that they have what it takes to do anything special. And I think that's what holds a lot of people back. And a lot of people will say, like, they'll say the right things. We'll be at a party or something, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. All the shit that sounds good. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna get promoted. And then a couple weeks go by, they maybe try a little bit, get a little resistance, and then they give up. I think that is the root cause of that is a self-esteem issue.
Yeah.
I would say it's all bottled up. Still, it's fear though.
But that's part of it.
Yeah, it's just like because most people feel that they're not good enough to do certain things, or like they look at somebody doing it like, man, I wish I could be like them.
Or they try to rationalize why that person, or they got lucky, or they probably had good. They probably just make up a story or to rationalize why that person's successful and why I'm not.
Yeah.
They make some shit up. Like, oh, you probably, I get that shit all the time. Like, you probably was raised this way or this way. Like, you don't know shit about me.
If only you knew.
But you gotta make yourself feel better about your shortcomings or your lack of effort.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I think it's how people use their brain is the issue. Like, they're not like problem solving or trying to figure it out. They're more so either like saying like this person is smarter than me, or only if I didn't have 2 kids, or only if I had a better job, or only if I weighed 50 pounds less, then I'll ask my coworker out on a date. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like being intelligent and using your brain is like 2 different things. And I feel like most people could just use their brain, but they don't.
Yeah.
Like thinking through everything, working through everything. I don't know if everybody understand that no matter like how much money someone has, how successful somebody is, they still have to think through everything that they do.
Yeah, and it gets way worse. The more shit you got going on, the more shit you got to worry about, the more problems you got to solve, the harder it is.
Right.
But I just think that people have a low self-esteem because they lie to themselves all the time. They lie to their peers all the time. Most people, especially men in particular, make themselves to be bigger, stronger, faster, smarter, more attractive than they actually are. And I think that they know, like deep down, you know who you are, right?
Right.
But it hurts to like come to terms with that and just be like, try to figure out where you're at on the totem pole, be real with yourself, and then figure out what you got to do to better yourself, and then actually go do that thing.
Right.
It's way easier to pretend like you're not that low on the totem pole. That's the easiest way to do it. Is like to make yourself feel better about it is to pretend like you're not that bad off.
But what about the people that's a little bit overly confident that doing things?
I think that should be fake.
I think, like, for example, you got the people that's like you said, they doing X, Y, and Z, they buying this and buying that, but really, this is who you really are. You ain't got nothing, but you're trying to pretend.
Well, you couldn't be doing all X, Y, and Z and buying stuff if you didn't have nothing.
Yeah. But you don't think people can be overly confident?
I think that most people that are overly confident are overcompensating for the fact that they don't feel good about themselves.
Something is wrong.
They're trying to convince you that they're this thing, and they know deep down they're not that.
Right.
It depends, though. It's like, because some people have to work so hard to become confident in themselves. So that you feeling the weight of that. It's like somebody who go from like 400 or 500 pounds to like fitting in shape. They always got like a certain bravado to them. Yeah. And it might be off-putting to some people, but it's like, you don't know what I had to do to become this person. Right. So that's just how I like carry it. Not meaning to like offend somebody. Somebody might be ultimate confidence because I was that. Maybe I didn't start off like this.
But I mean that person actually did a thing that's impressive.
But I'm just saying though, it's gonna be viewed the same though. Nobody is gonna say like, all right, when the general public sees somebody who's confident, they usually confuse it with like cockiness or this and that, or they think they're this. But you don't know anything about how this person developed to be who they are right now.
But I feel like if you were this personality when you didn't have it, or when you were this amount of pounds, or whatever the case might be, when you lose the weight, when you do get the money, still be that person. Don't try to act all.
No, I'm not saying it's something that just comes with it.
Yeah, because some people do that. Some people change who they are when they get something. When I get more money, I start acting like, like I'm this hot shot, or I lose this weight. Men and women, but when it won't there, you was nice, you spoke to everybody, but now I don't want to be this, don't touch me.
Having
like
self-esteem doesn't mean you're mean though.
Yeah.
I'm saying most people lack self-esteem. That has nothing to do with being arrogant and a bad person.
But that's why they view certain people with confidence is not viewed as a great thing. Even though it is, like from the general public,
but the general public doesn't have self-esteem. If I'm confident in myself and there's another person in here and they're confident, that doesn't bother me,
right?
Because I know who I am. I'm fully comfortable with myself,
right.
The only people that are offended by people's confidence are people that lack self-esteem.
Okay, that lacks confidence. That wants to be.
They're turned off by it because they don't have it,
right? Yeah.
I mean, of course, there's people that are overconfident assholes, but those people aren't like those. Usually, they're overcompensating for something if they're just flamboyant in your face about shit that, like, if you're really content with yourself, you don't have to act like that.
That's true.
You're trying to hide something.
That's true.
Just like the loudest guy usually ain't the guy that can fight for real. Or like you're usually overcompensating when you're that boisterous about some shit.
Yeah.
If you're really confident in yourself, you feel like content with who you are, you don't have to act like that.
Yeah.
It just depends though. It's like from athletes, it's like accepted. From other people, it's like not.
I mean, it's different in the game. It's like you in the heat of the moment in a game, but they don't usually act like that in public, not in the middle of how you act in the middle of a football game after scoring a touchdown doesn't necessarily mean that's who you are out in public.
Right.
Like, that's different. It's heat of battle.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying I mean, it's an extreme example. Like a Michael Jordan, like a Kobe Bryant, they've known to carry this with them, with whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
But because of who they are, it's like
it's accepted.
Right, because they show that they can.
But you also
perform.
you have people that say Michael Jordan was an asshole.
No, I'm saying Steve Jobs, one of the worst people ever.
Yeah.
But he built the Apple, so it's like people like, okay, it's like.
Do people say that though? What? Do people be like, okay, yeah? I don't think people still, just regardless of because he did Apple, don't mean that people are still going to agree with shit he say or do or how he act.
Right, but I'm saying like a public consensus, people are just like, oh yeah, he founded Apple. It's like a good thing. Like it's overall viewed as like a great thing because of what he created.
But a lot of the attributes that made Michael Jordan came from almost. I don't know him personally, obviously, but a lot of the shit he points to comes from a lower self-esteem. Like he got cut from the team in high school. Yeah. It'd be little slights that like he feels negative about that makes him become this thing.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan today, obviously, he's got the competitive shit, but he probably would be a different person. He's probably more content with who he is today than he was when he was trying to prove himself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the stuff that they in like books about him and stuff, they attribute a lot of his hard work to feeling less than because of he got cut from the team or he got overlooked or whatever.
Yeah. But no, what I would to spin it back, people do their self-esteem is like very low, especially in today's time when if shit don't go right the first time, people are quitting.
But it's like you gotta do,
You
know? When you say you're gonna do a thing, you gotta do it. Cause you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
And your subconscious like picks up on like, I'm just not a man of my word. Like I say I'm gonna do this,
right,
and then I don't do it. Like it's not that big of a deal. But if I do that all the time, in the back of my mind, it's like I don't even believe myself.
Yeah.
That's all confidence is.
Yeah.
Self-belief.
Absolutely. Cause I had a conversation with a friend of mine who was like how some guys feel like they fumbled the right girl or they messed up in the past where I wasn't ready. And it's like year after year, I'm not ready. It's like, when is somebody going to actually say, you know what? I'm ready. Like, I've been saying I'm not ready for this amount of time. All this time it went past, and I'm still saying the same thing. I still have not made the necessary steps to get better to a point where I can be ready. So that piggybacks on what Matt was like, just start. You keep lying to yourself saying that you're going to do it, and you ain't did it yet.
Because the more comfortable thing is to just avoid it completely.
Yeah.
People are gonna do what's most comfortable.
Absolutely.
9 times out of 10.
Absolutely.
But if you do the hard things consistently, then they become easier over time. Like it's really not like the path to success for whatever success is for you is not easy, but it's not rocket science.
Right.
Like you can figure out what you need to do to get better at whatever it is in life, whether it's saving money, whether it's your relationship with your wife, whether it's being a dad, whether it's working out, whether it's whatever, starting a YouTube channel. You can write out a blueprint. Like, these are the steps that I need to do. This proven, people have done this before. This is how other people have done it. This is kind of like a pathway.
Right.
If I do these things for the next 10 years, or the next year or two, I am going to be better than I am today. I'm going to be further along the path to success than I am today.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
and
I would really say that I think because people are looking for something to happen in 30 days instead of, like you said, a year. Do a year.
But that's when you got to be real with yourself and understand that you're not good enough to have something happen in 30 days. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this situation.
It might not happen in 90. It might not happen in
there
180.
There are outliers in the world that exist where they're the top 1% of the 1%. And as soon as they get on the microphone, they reach fame. Or as soon as they try a thing,
and you would already know you was that person.
You would have already been.
You would have already
You're
known.
not going to be 37 and like got this super hidden talent you never explore. Like maybe, but like the likelihood is you're going to have to fucking grind it out.
For sure. Just like 99.9% of others.
Right.
Yeah.
And I say the hardest things to do in life that I've experienced is probably, let's say, losing weight and making $1 million while you're young.
Yeah.
That's probably, other than that, anything, like people huff and puff about day-to-day money, like everything else is, you can figure out.
Yeah.
Nothing is probably going to be harder than those two things.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Nothing's going to be harder than that because, like you said, it's always going to be just, trials and tests and everything that go against trying to lose weight or trying to get $1 million.
And the reason I say that losing weight is the hardest is because it's something that you got to do 24/7 every single day.
And then once you do those two things, it don't get no easier.
It don't get no easier.
I mean, it does if you do the right things, but if you don't have the knowledge to do the right things, then the food's still there, the temptation is still there.
Yeah.
The temptation to blow your money is still there.
Everything,
It don't get no easier. It probably gets more difficult.
You get better. They say it don't get easier, you get better.
Yeah. There's I think Jelly Roll said it on a podcast recently. He was like, there's like a, I don't know if it's like not a fairy tale, it's not the right word. What's it called? Not
like
parable.
A folk tale.
There's a quote out there, basically like he read a little children's book and it was like, there's this young poor kid and he sees a rich older man and he goes up to him and asks him how he got rich. And he said 2 words, good decisions. So the kid asked, well, how did you know how to make the good decisions? He said 1 word, experience. And the kid asked, how did you get the experience? He said 2 words, bad decisions. So basically you make all the bad decisions, you learn from them, and then you make good decisions.
Yeah.
That's where I feel like I'm at the cycle of my life is at right now.
Yeah, because it's hard to just go out the gate and just make good decision after good decision.
You can't.
I don't think that's like
that's
it's
why
hard.
That's why most people don't reach their full earning potential till they're in their 40s because you gotta grind it out, try to figure it out. Then you might figure something out. You fuck it up, figure it out, fuck it up, figure it out, fuck it up, and then eventually you're like, all right,
you got a wealth of knowledge.
I got this wisdom.
Yeah. There you go. Now it's wisdom.
But the key, the other thing that I read that kind of piggybacks off that quote, which is what made it mean so much to me, is like from 35 to 55 is when men really, you got to lock in.
Yeah.
Because you still have enough energy to execute on all the ambition and the ideas that you have.
Right.
After 55, you start to kind of decline. You're a shell of yourself.
Yeah.
Who knows in the future? We living in a weird time. We might be good till 100. Who knows?
Yeah.
But in the history of humanity, from 35 to 55, that's when men still have enough vitality and energy to actually execute and push and grind with the money and the wisdom. Like when you're in your from 18 to 35, you got all the get up and go in the world, all the ambition, all the hustle, but you're dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
And you don't got no money.
Yeah.
And then when you get to 35, if you've done the shit the right way, you got some money and you got some wisdom and you still got enough of that energy that you had when you was young that you can push yourself forward.
Right.
That's why this window coming up is so important to me. Like the first half of my 30s, I didn't do it right.
Right.
I did a lot right, but I did enough wrong that I kind of stunned myself a little bit. Now I'm going into 35 and the new. I love that my birthday is in January because I feel like I get a fresh start
on life. Yeah.
So it's like I'm going into 35 and the new year with a clear vision, and I feel really good about it.
And that's good. That's a good thing. You know, like you said, it wouldn't have came if you didn't fuck up some stuff.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have came.
No teacher.
Yeah. And that'd be the thing. You don't have teachers or you have examples of, hey, I did this, so you didn't have to do it.
And
that's when the parents
is a lousy teacher too.
Yeah.
And like I figured it out, like broke through the matrix a little bit, and then now it's time to really hone it in and like put the knowledge and the wisdom to use and make the perfect storm. That's the goal.
Hey, that's how it be. And even if I always think about this too. Even if you have parents that has made so many mistakes, you ain't gonna listen. And who's to say that your experience gonna be theirs? It could be something totally different. It could be some stuff that your dad or mom ain't never been through, so I can't even give you.
But 9 times out of 10, the kid, they're not gonna listen, bro.
Yeah.
I got these young kids that talk to me at the restaurant or wherever. They're like, bro, I look up to you, I seen what you was doing. I was like, don't do that shit. That shit looks fun.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, don't do it. He's like, nah.
Look at the gram, they doing it.
Like, bro, do not do that shit.
But it's hard because that's the motivation.
Yeah.
So it's like the motivation just ain't to save all of my money, do smart thing. For some people it is. For very small amount of people. But the motivation is usually the wrong shit.
Yeah.
You do the right shit so you can do the wrong shit.
Yeah. That's why having kids is so beautiful.
Right.
Because now I got it. Like
I can shave off years of your life
positive
with this information.
motivation.
But also, that's the motivation now. It's like I gotta be here for you. I gotta be something that you look up to. I gotta be
at all times.
I gotta be who I always told myself I was.
So you will listen to me.
So you know it and you see it, and it's not fake, and it's not. You know, my dad is everything that he says. If he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's what I want my son to say about me.
Yeah.
So that's better than any goal of getting a car or going on a trip or spending money frivolously in a strip club or whatever. Yeah. That all of that shit is a joke, pales in comparison to your son growing up and respecting his, like, when I hear men talk about their father in a like admiring them, that shit makes me like,
for sure.
Like, damn, like that's all I want to be right now is somebody that my kid grows up and looks up to and admires.
Man.
That means the word. If that happens, I die happy. I don't care how much money I got when I go. If my son respects me and admires me and like feels that way, then I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah. I seen it the other day with Dion was sitting outside with his sons. He was like, Shiloh was like, see, if you wasn't that nigga, he would have got drafted in the first round. Yeah. But you happened to be that, so that's what happened. See? Hilarious. I was tripping over that. I was like,
the fact that they can go back and still have that type of conversation with their dad when it's a lot of
kids
thing, ain't going back to talk to. Like after them 18 years, I'm around here now.
Because I think we talk about
up on you. It ain't. Yeah.
It's because it's hard for, let's say, if you might have a kid not in the perfect situation, maybe you don't have a husband or a wife. So for you to be somebody that your kid admires and all you able to do is go to work and provide for them is a rough thing, but it's real.
Yeah.
Because nobody lives their life free of influence.
Yeah.
Right? So if you could be the person that influences your kid's life, you have to be in a position of power though.
Yeah.
Because your kid gonna look at you and they gonna look at everything that's going on and it need to match up.
Yeah.
Or they gonna be like, that's just my dad.
But no, not all the time, because you got some people that got respect for their dad and their dad been a mechanic for 25, 50 years.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying,
like,
but at the same time, like, some people run into situations where they can't tell their kids anything.
Okay.
And they run in the streets and they doing this. Is like, because maybe I was at work all the time.
But also, and this I might sound like an asshole as usual. If you was a fucking mechanic for 25 years, you didn't do it right. How did you never save no money, open your own shop, figure some shit out to where you could move the ball, advance the ball a little bit?
No, it don't.
You've been doing this shit for almost 3 decades and you didn't figure out no way to advance at all?
Yeah.
That's on you.
I mean, you got a lot of that out there.
I'm not saying it ain't.
Yeah.
I told you the biggest quote from that is that was it in Think and Grow Rich or Earl Nightingale, which is like he was like Earl Nightingale is one of the original fathers of self-motivation. So if you want to like hear like what it was, or he was releasing like tapes and people used to listen to it on the radio. But he was like, these guys worked at this plant for 20 years, right? And then they came out there and they said that the plant was shutting down. And all the guys was, man, like, what do you mean? I've been working here for 20 years. How you gonna close this plant down? And he was like, none of these guys took any time outside of their life in these 20 years to learn how to do anything else.
Nope.
You could learn how to do open heart surgery in 20 years on the side.
And something else.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like your job is not made to take care of you, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have something else going on. Like you can't like you're getting paid to do a job.
Right.
Right? And that's it.
Yeah.
Y'all both agreed on that. So if you've been here 30 years and we closed down, that's on you, not the job. Right. But people don't look at it like that.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
And on the flip side of that, also, half the workers in that job been half-assing for 30 years. Is probably why we went out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, I got to give me an extra mental health day. I need this. I need that. I'm doing all this bull. Like, you're not trying to keep the business open.
But then
you're trying to get as much as you can for as little effort as possible. And you're going to go home and fuck off your money and drink beer and do this and that and not try.
Oh, yeah, all of that shit.
So
it's all that shit.
But like I don't understand that people understand that your life is in your control.
Yeah.
If you don't do anything with your life, when it's time to go, that's on you.
That's true.
Yeah, and I think about that all the time. It's like, hey, when it's time to go, you can't be like, oh no, my mom and my dad were and they didn't take. You go.
Oh man, you already know people giving
like,
their
you never
parents
know when that
rest.
time is coming.
You never
Right?
know.
Like,
so you got to enjoy this stuff now. And like you said, we're not saying that you're supposed to just, because you do have some people that say, hey, at this stage of my life, all I'm doing, going to work, take care of my house. That's it. They don't think about nothing else. And I get that. That's gonna be a lot of people. A lot of people are not gonna want to expand further into doing other things. I get that.
Yeah.
But you cannot complain either. If that's what you're gonna do, then do it. But don't complain about the world this and this is happening and every day I'm just going through it because you're not trying to make a change.
And I'm not saying that we shouldn't respect those people that just got a
I know
job.
that. Yeah.
But if I'm talking about the person that did that for that many years and aspired to be something.
Yeah.
Like if you don't aspire to, if you say I don't need material things, I don't give a fuck, I got my nice house, I got my family, I respect the fuck out of that.
Me too. Right. Yeah.
I wish I was more like that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking more about the person that's trying to leave a legacy and like want to like that. Maybe that is your legacy. Like I'm just a good dad and I taught you how to play baseball and I was there for you. I worked my job 9 to 5 and then all the rest of my time was with my kids. I respect the fuck out of that.
No, for sure.
I ain't got that in me though. I mean, I'm gonna spend the time with my kids, but I wanna build something.
Yeah, you want to leave
whatever
something.
that gene is. I've had it my whole life, and that's just who I am, for better or worse.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. And that's funny that you said something like that because I always thought about, when people pass away and when they die and the people have these big funerals, right? Then I think about the people that pass away and ain't nobody at the funeral.
Right.
And I think that's something big to say is like, you want to be a person that if you was to leave this earth, that people still think about you, still talk about you, still, still say these great things about you instead of just, oh, he's gone.
Maybe though, but the reality of it is when you're dead, you're dead.
And
I get that.
That may be true for 5 years, 10 years.
Eventually, everybody you know
I watched
about
a podcast the other day. The guy was like, "Who was the richest man in 1770?"
Yeah. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. They all did. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who's the richest man in 1980?
Yeah.
I could probably look it up. I might could guess.
Yeah.
Like like that shit don't matter.
Yeah.
What I care about the most is like my family, my kids. Now.
Yeah.
Like that's what I care about.
But you still don't want to,
and living a life with them, like living. If I can make it to a good portion of my kids' life before I go, that's it. I'm good.
And instilling them with the things that's going to help them reduce the learning curve. Like I'm gonna try to my goal is to put you further along the path than I was
at the age,
and that shit ain't gonna be hard.
Yeah,
I want to put you as far down the path as I can so when I go, you have a little bit of not necessarily a head start, but you're headed in the right direction.
Right.
The rest is on you. You got to figure this shit out. I'm gonna give you everything I got.
Right.
But then you got to do something with it.
Yeah.
That's the lesson that I'm gonna put out there. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you all the things that I fucked up, all the things I did right, all the things I wish I would have done when I was your age.
Yeah.
And it's on you to go do the shit.
Yeah.
Because daddy can't do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do it for you for a while. But at some point, you got to pick the ball up and run.
And you got to just know that you're capable enough.
Right.
Like, I want you to fail as much as possible when you're young.
And building the self-esteem, I think, is super critical because you're more likely to try things and fail and brush it off if you're confident in yourself.
Yeah. But I think you at this point where you want to build a confident kid, but you also want to build a kid that also respect others. Not turn kids down because
that's not hard to teach compassion.
Because it is a lot of kids that's out here that been praised up so much that they don't even know how to show sportsmanship, or they're not nice, or they're not these type of kids. It's just little assholes. So you don't want to have that just because you're building a confident kid.
But you be seeing parents that's like you be like,
that's
why
what I'm
this
saying.
kid like this? Do you see the parent like,
okay,
because they
sense.
like that.
Yeah.
Like they just act like their kid is the best thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that's different than giving your kid.
But it's
values.
but you have those. It is parents out there that is boosting their kids, making their kids feel like they're the best thing ever.
Right.
To a kid feeling like this world is mine.
Right.
And realizing, no, this world is just not yours. There's other people here, so you still got to act a certain way. Yeah. So like kids, you don't get your way, you have a temper tantrum or you falling out. Like, no, stuff like that is not cool.
I know some grown-ass men that do that.
Ooh, a temper tantrum as a grown man, you need to do better. You pouting and shit and smacking your teeth.
It happens.
So you my mom, my daddy.
You smacking your teeth. But I would say for people that has goals going into 2026, when this new year get here, I wouldn't wait. Do something now.
Start immediately.
Start right now.
As soon as the idea pop in your head, try it.
You say you want to lose weight at the beginning of year's mind, start walking. Just walk. Just do a little something that's showing that you're going into a direction of good things. Be intentional now. Because I personally feel like if you put a date on it, that date gonna go to tomorrow, and then it's gonna be Wednesday or whatever the case might be, or it's gonna be a short period of time. So like I used to always say, don't work out for a birthday, because you work out for a birthday, that birthday come, then what?
You're fat again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Momentum is real.
You know what I'm saying? Do something that's gonna continue. Yeah.
But momentum can look like nothing. Like, you could spend the first 30 days in January figuring out where are your pitfalls. That, okay, I be eating too late at night. I need to stop eating this, eat that. But it's all a work in progress. Right. Like, you want to try to keep getting experience, whatever you're trying to do, regardless of the results that you're getting. So it's like, it might take you a month to figure out exactly. Like, you might be like, all right, now I know how to count my calories. I know what time I need to walk. Because you got to figure this stuff out around life. So it ain't like you could just jump in. You might see a girl last year, she lost 160 pounds. So you're like, all right, boom, I want to do the same thing. But when you start, it's not gonna look like it, like she posted online. It's gonna look rough. Like, damn, I missed the workout because my boss called me in early, so I got to work around that. So some people got to figure out their life and then be able to implement a certain plan too. So it's like everybody just want the results, but the plan to do it need to be better for the results to be better.
Because it's some stuff that you can't see. For example, you can't see that girl sore. Or that guy saw that you watching all his your stuff. You don't see that.
Right.
You don't see the grocery bill that that Matt had when you say I'm about to start. I'm gonna start a YouTube. I'm gonna start cooking. You don't see the grocery bill.
Right.
You don't know that grocery bill might be like, whoa, I didn't know they cost this much. Or you don't realize that person is sore and having shit going on too. So you got to factor in all of those things. And I think sometimes we don't.
I just say just do it though. Don't like because
That's why I
most
said
people
don't
just
even worry about
just
it.
think yourself out of it. Like I gotta get this,
You
that,
gotta
that.
do it at your level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Something is always better than
That's what I'm saying. Start at your level. Don't
That's
go
the
in
key.
there. Yeah.
Like there's been times when I was on my weight loss journey back in the day when I lost 65 pounds.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I just can't, I can't bring myself to work out today, but I'll make myself drive to the gym, walk on the treadmill 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll like, fuck it, I'm out. But at least I showed up.
Yeah. Right.
Because I told myself I'm gonna show up.
Yep.
This is the plan.
Right.
I ain't got it in me today. I'm probably ate 1,200 calories yesterday like a retard, and I'm fucking lightheaded. I'm sore. I'm about to pass out, but I'm going to fucking swipe my little card at the gym.
I'm in there.
And I'm gonna give me I might walk a lap around the motherfucker and leave.
Hey.
But I showed up.
Hey man, I just saw that. Yeah,
And you building consistency. Your body knows that when I say I'm gonna do a thing, I'm gonna do it.
I just saw David Banner say something like that. Like, what's the heaviest weight in the gym? And it's the front door.
Yeah.
Because once you open the door, you good now. But if you don't go in there, you can't do nothing.
yourself
It make
out
it
of it.
easier tomorrow to not go.
Yeah. Yep. Every time. So
Every
that's why I say
time.
you keep pushing stuff off. It keeps getting pushed off.
Yeah.
You push it off one time. Okay, you push it down two. It's like, no, you gonna keep doing it.
Bro, it's so easy to slide into a good or a bad habit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then, like,
man.
since let's say you never try to lose weight before your whole life, this is your first time,
Yeah.
boy.
Oh yeah.
Because
discouraging.
it's like it's so easy to go back to do what you've been doing for the last 30 years.
Oh yeah, because you can been working out the last 60 days. And then on that 61st,
went-
you ate bad,
Yeah.
and you back at 0 on the
Atomic
the
Habits
next
is
day.
the great book
Yeah,
to
that's a great
read
book.
at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
To just learn how your brain works and just how habits and everything forms. I feel like me personally, once I got a better understanding of things, it make it easier to make decisions because you can think about why am I making that decision.
Yeah.
A small trigger like you picking your keys up at this point in time, going to the gym, or little things might trigger something else.
Yeah.
Like you might have a bag of chips, you go home, boom, now you're ordering out.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't need to keep no chips in here because usually when I eat chips, I order fast food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like little things trigger everything else. So if you know, the more you know about yourself, the easier anything is.
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, you just got to stay out certain places. You got to do certain things. It is what it is.
And I think a lot of it, for me, it's never been hard because I've never had a problem like being by myself. But it like alienate people from a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Like think about like your job, order pizza. And you got pizza now. Everybody's sitting around joking, laughing, but you're trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
And you want to feel a part of that.
Yeah.
Or then your best friend come in town and they want to eat. So you're like, damn, I know if I had this bad meal, I might have a bad weekend.
Yeah.
And you got to learn how to like, all right, go have that bad meal, but get right back on the wagon tomorrow.
You got to know how to do it.
That's going to be the hardest thing for somebody
you
doing
gotta have
that just
protocol.
started.
You got to have protocol.
Somebody gonna have, but you got to figure this stuff out. Like that's what making weight loss so hard because you got to do this shit 24/7.
But that's
every
part
single
of
day.
writing the plans out. Like you should have a like when I lost the weight and I kept it off for them years, my protocol was if I have a cheat meal, I weigh myself every morning.
Yeah.
Same time, every time I wake up after the bathroom, weigh myself.
Right.
So I'm consistent with that. Anytime I have a cheat meal, I don't have another one until I'm back to where I'm supposed to be. If my goal weight is 185, I'm at 185, and I let myself have a cheat day, I'm not having another bad meal at all until that scale is right back where it's supposed to be.
That's true. That's
and
good.
if you stick with that, you never go gain weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I'm trying to get back to that.
Yeah.
Got a way
It's
to go.
tough. It's tough though, man. You know, like you said, I think that is one of the hardest things. But I think you see that it's like that got to be like number one goal for a lot of people. A lot of people, like careers and jobs and stuff. But you always see something about weight loss.
I don't think it's a real goal though, because people don't be trying for real.
Yeah.
What?
Our goal is something. I mean, I think it's more of a fantasy. Is probably a better word.
Okay.
People fantasize about being in shape. They don't.
For sure.
They don't write a goal and an action plan and go try to do it.
It's like saying a Ferrari on Instagram.
And then
It's
like
the
people are
same
like,
thing.
did you really try?
Nah.
You didn't.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. It's the hardest thing in the world to do, but you can do it.
You can.
People have lost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Like
Man.
it's possible. Like you can do it. You just got to stick with the shit.
Really, like like the times I done lost mad weight and the times I'm going to the gym like every single day is like you gotta just fall in love with the grind. You gotta find that dog inside you. Everybody got a little dog inside them about different things. People might not play with their kids, they might play with their mom or their house, their yard. But once you find that little dog inside of you for the workout shit, that's when it becomes like flow state. It becomes way easier.
Yeah. When it starts to feel weird that you're not there, when it starts to feel weird that you haven't been, that's when you know you're there too. You know what I'm saying?
And the gym is great, but people lose weight in the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen is a big thing.
Gym is only 10%.
Yeah, gym ain't shit compared to what you eating. You can work out every day. If you're overweight today, it don't matter what the fuck you do in the gym.
No.
Yeah. You got to eat right.
Man, that piggys back to convenience of just fast food. Cut back to convenience of not cooking and doing that.
Figure out what works the best for you. MyFitnessPal, food scale, track
it's a
what
must.
you're eating.
And
measure what you're eating. Don't guess. Because nuts, for example, a handful of nuts, 220 calories.
400
You might eat 1,000 calories in mixed nuts or trail mix or some shit. And you think that you eating healthy.
I still feel hungry.
Bro, I always think about this lady at the gym. I felt so bad. I wanted to. I'm at the peak of my fitness too. You know when you on your shit,
you start to look down on people
like,
a little bit.
Fuck these motherfuckers eating
fuck
cheeseburgers.
You
I'm sitting beside this old. She's an older lady. I can tell she probably never worked out in her life. She probably got some. I'm just assuming what's going on. I can overhear their conversation. I can tell there's been some sort of intervention where she's like almost forced to try to eat better.
Right.
Like it's a doctor probably told her, hey, you got high cholesterol, whatever, you got to do X, Y, Z.
Right.
And I hear her talking to whoever she's traveling with, like, yeah, I got this trail mix, got to do this, got to do that. Talk about eating clean. And then it's the big ass airport bag of trail mix.
And she is knocking them Jones back.
Bro, we are on the flight together, right?
That was 1/4 cup.
And she's sitting. This is before I got a couple dollars. I'm in economy with her. We in the same row. I'm on this side, she on that side. And when we get off the flight, I see the bag in her hand and it's empty.
Oh,
so I went and looked. When we landed, I had to go. No, I had to go look. I went and looked at the fucking bag. Right. It's like 220 calories a serving. It was like 9 servings in that bag. So she ate 1,800 plus calories.
Yeah. What you that's
for a snack.
Yeah, days worth.
A healthy snack. Yeah. She ate almost 2,000 calories.
Yeah. People don't read it back in that.
Didn't have a clue though,
bro. That you'll be like, oh, did you only have?
She think it's healthy,
bro. It took me so many years to learn this shit. I know.
You gotta measure what you eating, bro. There's like no, 10, and the only way to learn is to MyFitnessPal. Like you can scan the barcodes, get a scale, weigh this shit out, measure it out.
Food scale is the most important thing. Yeah, it'll change your life.
Man, that should be fun. It should be like
it's the only way it's gonna work.
Only 180.
And it's snacking like without chips, tracking.
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, you
that
don't.
Could be 400-500, 4 scoops.
Easy.
You don't know.
You have no fucking idea. You ain't tracking. You gotta weigh. You gotta know what it is.
But a lot of people don't even know what they not supposed to have. Like they don't know they're not supposed to have 3,000 calories or 4,000. They don't know that.
It's a battle, but
you gotta do the work.
You gotta do the
work. You gotta look it up. You gotta learn. You gotta research.
You gotta know.
Ain't nothing better than liking how you look in the mirror.
Come on now.
Ain't gonna be nothing better than that.
That's the first thing I do.
That's gonna be number. You will see yourself every day. Imagine.
Could you imagine a person outside like today that they don't like the way they look naked?
Yeah, I've been that person for a bulk of my life.
I don't want to be that.
From 19 to what shit? From like 2010 to 2017, 18, I hated the way I look.
It's tough.
Shit, even right now, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I walk past the mirror with my shirt off. I'm cool with it, but I'm not in love with it.
Yeah.
Like when I was fit, I loved it. I was like, damn, I was proud of myself because I know how hard that shit is to do.
Yeah, yeah.
You literally become a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you're just not even the same person you were.
Nah, you're not.
Like, not completely different.
You're not. Yeah.
And if you can do that, you can do fucking anything.
You can make money. You can get the person you want to be with.
Tough. If you can lose a big amount of weight and keep it off, you can do literally anything.
There's nothing on
because that's the
Earth.
hardest thing to do.
There's nothing.
Like I said on the other podcast when we talk about food addiction, that's the only addiction that you gotta have some of the drugs every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do want to let people know, hey, you're not gonna lose 100 pounds in 30 days. Don't.
No, they said that. That's what I said on the last podcast. People overestimate what they can do in 30 days and underestimate what they can do in a year.
So don't think
don't
that.
Even set a time limit on the shit. I know. Goals should be smart, measured, blah blah blah, time based. Fuck that.
I don't think that one can.
Just be. This is who I am now.
Yeah.
I don't eat that shit.
All right.
I don't drink that shit.
Yep.
If I eat bad one day, I'm not eating bad the next day.
Habits, bro.
Have a protocol.
Yeah.
Like a regimen.
That's all. Hey, I'm wearing a condom. That's who I am. I'm bag man.
That's good. You get a sponsor.
That's just what I'm gonna do.
What you Durex? Hey, sponsor.
Yo, I saw a skit.
Rhino more like a flavor condom kind of guy.
I
See the
saw a
glow in the
skit.
dark
I
joint.
don't use green ones.
Banana flavor.
Yo, that's fun. I'm gonna send it to you. I saw a skit where remember on Baby Boy with I guess Tyrese had already like just shot and killed dude.
Yeah.
And he was like on the couch. I mean on the floor with the gun right here. So it was a scene where it was like the same scene, but it was a condom right there that he had that he about to use. And the dude walked in like he was his dad. Was like, it's okay, and he grabbed it. Like you know the gun you won't supposed to have a gun. You're not supposed. I need you like the caption was damn dad trying to make me go meet the meat. Could have been a better caption, but that's funny that what I've always said that I've always worried the Carter and the fact that he was like as a dad like no you got to experience I'm taking this condom away from you.
A dad taking the condom first.
The dad taking the condom away from you like no son you got to go ahead and
Have that
experience
conversation.
that. Yeah, y'all got boys.
Birds and the bees.
I can't wait till y'all have that. Why mine look like that? I can't wait till y'all have them conversations.
Oh, I got ways to go. Right now, it's all about monster trucks.
Let's enjoy these monster trucks.
That is funny. Like, Dad, why mine look like that? What yours look like? You got to ask that question. You got to ask that question, especially when they get to the part that he going to be in there with you.
You gotta teach them how to pee.
You got to teach him how to pee.
Gotta teach them that.
Yeah, so you're going to have to ask them questions of Dad. Why mine look like that? Yours look like that?
I just seen a girl post. She was like, if my son said, I thought something was wrong with him. Because I guess he got an erection. And she was like, oh, no, not my baby. What is wrong with him?
Yeah, all of these things. Like, it just, I always trip when people have, like, small kids, like, yo, y'all gonna have to have grown up a conversation with them soon.
Yeah, that
like, how do they feel?
I don't know about soon, but
What I'm just saying, like,
one
it
day.
depends. Like, if you a mother, you have a 10-year-old daughter, 11 and 12.
You cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my philosophy.
And I be man enough on that day.
Yeah, I got so much shit I'm worried about in near term. I push that far.
Bro, I could just
far out
imagine
shit
like
out.
that. I got to talk to you, and you, like you said, you thinking about work, and he dropped that. I got an erection. Like, what do you mid working? You like, you got to stop.
Congrats, brother.
You can't like, but okay. Do you stop
day
what
you
you're
won't.
doing, and you got to have? Do you
Enjoy him while you got him.
like? What do you say? Do you stop the conversation, or do you stop what you're doing to have a real conversation, or do you like brush it off? Like it's
I mean,
all
you don't know
right.
your kid.
Yeah, it depends on the circumstance. It depends on a lot of shit, a lot of nuance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I always thought about that. Like when you have something like that for boys.
If my son wants to talk to me, I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing for me is like I want my son to or my kids to want to talk to me.
Right.
So anytime they want to talk, I'm gonna talk. Because I don't ever want them to, if I be like, I ain't got time, not right now.
Yeah.
Maybe one day he probably ain't got time.
Time. And don't say
And
nothing.
that's the time I needed it. I want to anytime you want to talk, we can talk.
Yeah.
I'll stop every fucking thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
The house can be on fire.
And I
Let's
think that's
talk.
important. I think that's important because, like you said, a lot of kids don't talk to their parents.
Right.
Or they don't say nothing. Or it was a time where they were trying.
And it ain't no guy on earth better suited to tell you about life. Because I've done everything.
Which is whatever you need to know, son. I promise
can teach you everything you need to know about this shit here.
That's important.
Yeah.
That is important, yo. Because that happens. A lot of people
There's
don't
a
have
lot of people that don't know anything about their parents.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, like, what do your dad do? No idea. Huh? You know, they grew up at, did nothing? Like, absolutely nothing.
Then you got some parents that don't know what their kids doing.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's most scenarios.
Most parents don't know what's going on with their kids. Most parents like, I didn't even know you like that type of stuff. Yeah, I do.
And another thing that I'm like battling against online is just like Parenthood come with a lot of negative stigma. Like, it's some people online that got some good things to say about being a parent. Most people have 92% of people have something bad to say about parents.
Yeah.
And I just be like, Like, have you never did nothing difficult in life before? It's like everybody just complaining online about their kids.
That's who they are.
Like,
They complain about their job. They complain about the food they ate. They complain that the line's too long at Starbucks. They complain that the heat is too hot. It's too cold. It's too this. It's too shut the fuck up.
I'm just complaining.
A fucking complainer gets on my nerves.
Most people though.
I hate a complainer.
Like,
and you complaining and you not contributing nothing to society.
None.
Like just a bunch of negative bullshit.
And I definitely hate. I definitely do not like people that complain about some stuff that you had control over. Like
kids are 100% optional.
That kid ain't asked to be
100% optional. Kids are
right.
optional.
That kid ain't asked to be here.
Especially when you got 3. Like
nigga,
you had 1. Maybe it was a mistake. Whatever. You got
double
2. You got 3. Like
all right, now you
at
wanted
some
them
point,
here.
like after the first one, you knew how this shit works.
You did for sure.
Fool can't tell me no kid was a mistake. There's
Right.
only one way to have them.
Nah.
I can see if it was multiple different scenarios where a kid could be born. It's absolutely one way kids happen.
Yeah, for sure. You
And
know,
if you hated it so much, why did you do it again?
you know what I'm saying? Now you do got some.
That'd be the zero. That's zero accountability.
But then you got some parents that had one kid because they like, I ain't never having another one, and they just had one, and that is it. You got some people that's like that.
It ain't for everybody.
It ain't for everybody.
It ain't.
That's why I said this
one
parent.
thing we do know how it worked though.
Oh yeah. We fucking.
Like I'll see some parents and I'll see it and I'm like, they just don't.
How the kid feel though? That's fucked up. Like, man, people like, I wouldn't have had kids that young. I wouldn't have had kids way too young. I would have waited. Kid over here just swinging his feet on the couch.
We grew up with the parents we had.
Yeah, like, how the fuck
those
does
parents
that kid feel?
exist.
Like,
It's levels. It's like I just don't give a fuck at all. Drop you off at the fire station, and then there's like I'm not that great. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm average. I'm above average. Like there's a spectrum.
Yeah, and you do have some parents that just really feel like their kids that ruin their lives.
Maybe they did. But you made that choice.
But
You
made
ruined
your life.
Yeah.
Not the kid.
Yeah.
You chose
The
to
kid
do
was
that.
optional.
Because they honestly feel like if the kid wasn't here, I'd have been doing this. If the kid
That's
wasn't
They
there,
wouldn't have
disgusting
been.
to me though.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't. They won't
No,
go do
they
shit.
won't go be
Ain't
doing that
nothing
shit.
that you
Kid
can't
ain't
do
gonna stop
now.
you, bro.
Yeah, you can
Nah.
still do it.
Nothing can stop you from doing what the fuck you want to do.
You can still figure it out. Bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I told you about. I watched Casey Neistat got this new video out here. Ran like the New York City Marathon, which goes on once a year, right?
Right.
So he running it. He showed at the beginning. He was like, man, right before this time, my legs was hurting. He put all these words on the string like, man, I could have quit. I could have made all these excuses. But I did it. Then he flipped to this guy that got CP was cerebral palsy. His basically it messed with the communication of your muscles to your brain.
Yeah.
But they told him that son will never walk without a walker and all of these things. So basically his whole life he's been playing sports. So then he did the marathon in New York City. And he running, he like 20 miles in. He got crazy back spasms. He on the ground. Like his mama crying. Like you think you still want to keep going? So they like massaging his back. Like he cramped up. He ended up running the whole. John almost made me cry, bro.
Right.
He finished the marathon and everything. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
What's your excuse?
Ain't no excuse.
Like my man, like he every 10 miles he got to get new shoes because he run on his tippy toes, so he wear a hole in the shoes. So every 10 miles he got to change his shoes, whether he's training or in a real race. He got to change his shoes. I'm like, bro, motherfuckers at home talking, but I got a kid.
And you can't go on a 20-minute walk.
My man just ran one of the hardest races.
Man, we see people in the gym 80, 90 years old. All they doing is walking.
Bro, it's not,
Every day.
It's
Like,
you
it's no excuse.
Because
use.
if you don't use it, you lose it. Bro.
Yeah.
Every time.
For
and
sure.
that statement is not truer in any form of fashion. Out like muscles.
Yeah.
Right.
That is what that statement is made for.
For sure.
Like, if you don't use your muscles, you lose your muscles.
Yeah.
And it's obvious. You ever had a surgery? You ever had a cast? When I had my leg surgery, all of the muscle in my leg is gone. Like my quad completely gone. I rebuilt it from scratch. You break your arm, you take your cast off, your arm is half the size of the other arm. That's just how it works. You can't use it. Your muscle atrophies. It goes away.
Yeah.
Now imagine you sit on the couch for 30 years.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to walk. If you walk and you trip and you fall, you break your hip.
Man.
You're done.
You're done.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're done.
You ain't got the lung capacity to cough up the phlegm that you get. You end up getting fucking pneumonia or some sort of bacterial infection, and you fucking die at 70 when you could have lived to 100 or 90.
Sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's shit sad, bro. You gotta move your body.
Gotta do something, man. Just be more self-aware,
Yeah,
self-accountable for 2026 good people.
that's it.
That's it, man. Hey, give me one word for you, what you want to be or not be, or
When I grow up,
No.
I hope I'm still growing. I hope I'm still growing.
To describe what you want to do in 2026. Like for me, intentional. That's my 2026.
Execute.
Word. I like that.
What'd you say?
Intentional.
Be intentional, and you said
execute.
Execute. Damn. That's heavy. One word.
One word, man.
Domination. No.
Domination. You gotta put that up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to be intentional about a lot of shit this year.
Yeah, that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Plan it, map it out, and execute.
There it is.
Last year, every year of my life since I was probably like 18, 19, I sat down at the beginning of the year and wrote out goals.
You didn't do it for 2025?
Last year.
You gotta do it. They said, and then they said, y'all know the Harvard study that they followed people who said they was gonna do something versus the people that wrote it down. The people that wrote it down is 70% more likely to accomplish those goals.
Write down everything in excruciating detail.
Right. Yeah.
Use ChatGPT to help.
Yeah. You might not got enough verbiage. They got it.
It's more. It's easier than ever.
Yeah.
They'll set it up in pillars and buckets and this and
Do
that.
you want me to say it this way?
I
can put a little soul in it.
Have a framework, all of that.
I can make it a little bit more poetic for you if you need me
like you talking to your friends?
Do that.
Whatever
shit,
you wanted
man.
to do. That is true.
Everything you want to do.
That is true,
Write
man.
that shit down.
Yeah, man, nothing is impossible, bro.
And then hold yourself accountable.
2026.
That shit sound crazy as a bitch.
Yeah.
We're in the future, bro.
We old as
2026.
We 35, about to be 35 in a couple weeks.
This is the future.
Booty about to be 32.
32.
32.
You old bitch.
God damn.
Young Scrappy.
32, 35.
Going into this next year, I'm taking my health as serious as ever. I'm taking my finances as serious as ever. And I'm taking my business as serious as ever.
Yeah, this ain't the you gotta start getting coding Oscopies and shit this year, dude. At 35, getting your coding clean. You gotta start doing
45.
That. 45. Oh,
I know you was looking forward to it.
So I'm gonna shave it for
I
you.
had my colonoscopy last night.
I bought the cream.
I bought the cream.
Even though he was a doctor.
I thought this was the year. I got nervous.
45, my
Who
brother.
said, "Hey man, take your Super Bowl ring
But-
off first."
For Christmas, I got y'all the cream of the crop health.
I can't
I
wait.
don't know what
Getting
you call
into
it.
the data.
You can get your blood work, your
So
consultation.
you scared?
You got the email?
I'm going to sell my job.
I'm
Y'all
buying
better
my
use that.
charts.
That
If you
shit's
selling
expensive.
them,
Y'all better use
How
that
much?
shit. A lot.
I'm going to flip it.
fool
It's
say,
for
hey,
you.
hey, I'm buying my charts. If y'all selling them, let me know.
And I'm gonna let y'all know that the blood work is extensive.
That's why I said
You would be sitting there with your arm like this for like 30 minutes. They taking 15 tubes from you.
Yeah?
Yeah, lots of tubes. They might got to switch arms.
damn.
Yeah, deal with it.
Deal with
We're
it.
in the
Be
future.
reading that joint like a pamphlet.
This is gonna be the most comprehensive blood work you've ever gotten in your life.
You don't want the doctor to look at
We
your shit
old,
like,
man. We got to do this.
You don't want you don't want the doctor to look at your shit like.
I'm reading that joke, write my will at the same time.
So we got some good news and some bad news.
This is important.
You got some bad news and some even worse.
It's gonna be actionable. There's gonna be some things they probably suggest, maybe even some medications that they might suggest. You never know.
Oh, Adderall and some
So
type of
from
some
when
shit.
you
for me.
done looked at your stats from when you first got it to now, what's drastically different?
It's gotten better.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
But there's a couple things that I didn't know. So you have to have a physical on file to have the full consultation too. So
Okay.
y'all gonna have to go get an actual physical
Okay.
and get your blood work done, submit it. They put it through their shit, and then they have a professional meet with you and review everything. I got my review on Monday.
Okay.
But I've been doing kind of not at this level, but I've been doing shit like this enough where I can look at it and I kind of know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
So my shit is improved, but there's a couple things like hormones that need to be optimized. Like my thyroid is not bad, but it's not optimal.
Yeah.
There's just shit that like, and all of that shit triggers, fat storage versus fat burning.
Yeah.
Your mood, how motivated you are, like all of that, all your hormones and all that shit. If that shit out of balance, that shit fuck with everything.
Yeah.
You could be today, sitting on that couch, you could be a much lesser version of who you actually could be if your shit's optimized.
Right.
I knew that was the reason why I couldn't lose weight. Had to be.
I've been doing everything. Hey man,
But a lot of times it'd be the inverse of that. Like your shit is fucked up because you aren't doing the shit to lose the weight. But they'll tell you what you need to do, and then it's gonna be on y'all to do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man.
So check back in. You guys follow our fitness journey. All 2026. Quick reminder, guys, you can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, everywhere podcasts are consumed. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We wish you all a very successful and healthy 2026. Thank you guys for enjoying the ride with us. And next episode is episode 100.
Yeah.
So I don't know what we would do, but we would do something.
For sure.
Yeah.
Depends. After that chart we get back, I might not be doing shit. Gonna run, go walk or something.
It's better to know than not know, though.
That is true.
Yeah.
You gotta know.
That's true.
Y'all be all right. I did it. You be all right. Don't none of y'all drink worse than me.
Drink this water.
Yeah. If anybody's shit was gonna be fucked up, it should have been mine.
For real?
Y'all should be good.
Ah, boy. Niggas so nervous.
And on that note, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully.